Early morning walk, not too shabby. I don't have the patience for some of the stuff that I see online where people are like, have dinner with me. And you'll see why she's doing that in a minute. And they're very preciously like making their dinner and it all looks really nice. And they're talking about how they've put so much thought in it. And like, I've been there, like I've done that, but that level of enthusiasm is hard to maintain. And as I said, I'm sort of matching energy. So what do you eat when it's the end of the day and you want a lot more protein and you don't want to have to worry about putting in a lot of, I hate to say it this way, but like putting in a lot of effort, like putting in a lot of extra effort on whatever presentation. And what about the days when you just want to make your goal? And dinner is just a big bowl of meat. Yep, that's dinner. That's dinner. And that's why this one is so upset and making noise, because she's right there. Big bowl of meat. Right there. Big bowl of meat. She's not eating the big bowl of meat. Big bowl of meat exists. And it's mine. And you had some. Hey guys, welcome back to day 72 of Get Fit With Me or Stay Fat, whichever. It's always a choice, right? But it's pretty cool because I weighed myself the other day and I'm officially in the 170s. I got up at some ungodly hour because my sleep was off last week, as you may remember. Ran into the bathroom and I was like, you know what? Like, since I'm up and I've been forgetting to weigh myself, I weighed myself for the first time in a few days, and I was like, awesome. I was a 179.8. So I was officially in the 170s. I am officially 179 at some point in time for the last several days. So that's really cool. I'm excited. Like, it's awesome to see that progress. And it's, I guess it shouldn't matter, but like, to be in a different decade of weight. Like, it's been a little while since I've been in the 170s. It's nice to see the 170s again. It's nice to see it. I'm passing through, but it's nice to see it. So on to today's goals. My calorie goal for today ended up being 1781, and my protein goal ended up at 114 grams. So sleep goal last night, I was in bed and asleep by 10:30, and I stayed asleep until like 6:30 this morning, 6 o'clock, 6:30. So I got a solid 8 hours of sleep, which was awesome. But I am still catching up. I'm feeling that fatigue behind my eyes. And if I had my way, I would just be going to bed right now. But I'm not. I'm working out, and that's awesome. Oh, that one thing though that I did not succeed at today was my caffeine goal. Again, related to sleep. And it's just, 24 ounces. Because I got up early, I took the puppy for a walk. So not quite like, oh, I've become an early morning exerciser yet. More like, I'm gonna dip my toe in the water, like, see how we feel. Let's get to the workout. Exercises for today, I'm starting with the TRX rows, then TRX squats. My right knee is still feeling a little squiffy, and honestly, it's not the knee itself, it's the tendons that are pulling over the joint. So I really need to stretch it, which means using it, but I also want to take some of the pressure off. And that's where the TRX straps help support some of the weight, and a hip twists, and then cross-body swings. I'm going to be rounding it out with 1 minute on the maxi climber, and then I'm doing that times 5. I would normally do longer with the maxi climber, and at some point I'm going to be there again, but again, I'm taking it a little bit easier on my knees. Once I've finished, I will cool down on the bike and do a little bit of stretching. All right, well, I'm gonna get into the workout. Thanks again, everyone, for joining me here. It's always awesome to join you. And if you're enjoying these videos, please like and subscribe and comment and hit the notification bell and do all that great YouTube stuff. I will see you after the workout. Disclaimer, you are probably going to be hearing squeak toys during this voiceover. Anyway, I feel like on the topic of energy matching, it's important to recognize which exercises match your low energy. Like these exercises, the TRX rows and the TRX squats, these are really low energy exercises for me. Like, I'm not poo-pooing anyone for whom they might be more of a challenge, but for me, I can kind of sleep through these. Candlestick dippers, very similar. They're definitely work, for sure they are work, but they are not a high level of challenge for me, at least not in this direction. If you look when I'm going to the left, like I've got some pretty good stretch there. And then here going to the right, I do not have, like, look how hard my hip gets pulled with my upper body. I have so much less mobility on this side. I am seriously working at it, and I'm wondering if that's why I'm getting a Charlie horse right now. But I am seriously working at opening that up. But man, those structural patterns, like, there's something else. Hip twists, these felt really good, and I was actually really happy with myself for not having to take a break during these hip twists. These are always challenge, like challenge level high. And then the crossbody swings, these, again, they're low energy for me. Now, the next day, I was really feeling this, like throughout my whole posterior chain. Like diagonally, it was going like from my right shoulder down to my left hip and down into my left leg, and then I would feel the same thing on the other side. This exercise was great. It's a lot of bang for your buck. And that's what I really like about it. It's low energy in the moment, but the results are really there. Like when I'm feeling it the next day and the day after, it's a good exercise. All right, everybody. Well, that does it for me for tonight. Good workout, nice and quick. I did 12 reps per exercise, so it ended up rounding up to about 60 reps total and 5 minutes total on the maxi climber, which is great. It's the right amount for my knees right now. So I'm gonna hop up on the bike, cool down, do all that good, responsible, taking care of my body stuff that may be one of the reasons why my knees are a little achy right now. All right, well, thanks again, everyone. It was great being here with you, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 73. And that's the cool down. Thanks, everyone. See you tomorrow.